Salutations to our parents and teachers who have brought us to this stage. They have taught us with education. Today, the title we chose is Politics and Estimating the Conduct of the Day for us for our daily success. How to read the day, how it performs. You can put it otherwise, how to gauge or plan our daily success. We all know, as per Vedic Jyotish, the day lord has got the effect for 24 hours. The day is also divided into two parts, except on Sunday and Monday. Not only this, the star lord of the day has got its effect for 24 hours from America to Australia. All countries they vibrate with the star of the day. Then we have to see what is the birth yoga. If there is any malefic time, or it is called simply yoga, in which you are born on your birthday. It can be some anger-ridden yoga, or it can be a quarrelsome yoga, or it can be a research yoga, something like that. It can be auspicious yoga also, well respected. Any two people, if they come to transact whatever the business they like between, the content that they want to share with the day, depends upon the horoscopes of both the people. Their birth ascendants, in what relation the birth ascendants are there, and the moon stars of both the people, in what relation the moon stars are there mutually. Say the birth ascendant or moon star can be in the relation of 5-9, 5 from one person and from other person it is 9, it is good. 6-8, it's called Shadastak or Shastastak. It can be quarrelsome. 4-10, it is square, not so good. Friction. So this type of relation also dictates the color of the transaction. Not only these things, but we will add many things as in the due course of this recording. You know, we are just going on without any phase. The reason for this is, as just now we have seen, the performance of the day depends not on the phase, but it depends upon the star lord of the day and the day lord also. Not only that, the moment you show your personality or individuality or face, there can be the give and take. When a person is really liberated to do selfless service, to spread the true knowledge of self and excellence in work without any major expectations, then the person can record without any face also and do the work without any face also. He can get the work done through other people also. Not necessarily the person can work on his own. The person need not work on his own in front of people, but he can get it done. For example, Mukesh Ambani will not work all the time in front of the people. There are so many people who work for him, isn't it? So the transit of many planets is also important while we take the transaction know-how between two persons. Not only that, in a horoscope, we have to see the strength of the person, whether the person has got nice arrangement of the 9 planets and the period lord, the Dasha Bhukti, it's called DBA, Dasha Bhukti Antra. Whether the Dasha Bhukti Antra is beneficial for the person or persons to talk nicely, apart from the relation of the ascendants. Whether the planets in the horoscope are like Guru Bala is there, Jupiter power is there. Jupiter is the planet for the past lives. Whether Jupiter is there in the ascendant or in the 1, 5, 9 houses, then the person will get success and money, victory also. Whether the Kundali or the chart horoscope is with malefic planets, the Lagna Lord is not placed, and so also the moon, the birth moon, if it is not placed well, then the person will not get the success so easily in a day or in whatever dasha it might be. Provided the dasha, if it works out well, the dasha bhukti, the period works out well, then he may get a little bit of more success in a more easy way. But the trouble will be there if the kundali is not good. So this sort of considerations. To add to this, we also see the birth moon and the ascendants, as we already told, whether it is connected to Jupiter signs, because Jupiter signs will have goodwill. Now we come to the point of transit. After having the initial look at the horoscope, the horoscopes of both persons, the birth ascendants and the birth moons, the day lord and the star lord. Mind you, the star lord has got the effect of 24 hours, just like the day. And moon gives the result of the day, whatever may be. Primarily, if you see the transit of moon, you will know whether the person on that day is slated for a big achievement or not, or a bad achievement. Here we are displaying our WhatsApp number. So for political stalwarts and workers who work selflessly and toil hard for the welfare of the country, please contact us so that we can give you more inputs. This is a WhatsApp number as it is displayed here. Apart from this, there is also the Janana Yoga, Birth Yoga. As I told you, it is already covered, as it is a quarreling yoga or a very well-respected yoga, etc. So when so many planets are moving from your ascendant, what will they tell? Will they dictate the success of the day? Yes. Sun dictates the political success, the leadership quality. Whether Sun is in a benevolent sign from your Lagna or ascendant. Moon will tell you how you get the food for that day and even experience whether it's going to be good or bad, food and water, and the relation with your mother. Of course, sun is the relation with your father also, and political movement also. Mars tells you how you show your passion on the work and your energy. Both Mars and the Sun, they show the energy. The political ambitions, how they shape up in the day or in a particular, in a particular day, is also dependent on the movement of Mars. And the relations with siblings, Mars also shows the ability to push hard for your work and get the things done through others. Sort of adamant, arrogant dictation to others. Apart from this, we also see the transit of Buddha, Mercury. It shows you the results of the day for studies. If you are a student, whether it's a good day for you for making a entrance exam or opening up your new course of study. Jupiter is righteous planet. It shows whether you can do righteous things in society, in your association, be it political, whether you will get respected or not based on the Jupiter placement. And coming to Venus, Venus shows you your relation with your vehicles, your ministership, whether if you are a minister, how the ministership is going on, your power is going on, relations with your vehicles and pleasure, and even your spouse also, wife in the case of men. That's all shown by Venus. The culture, arts for movie people, movie artists, it depend on the transit of Venus. Then Saturn shows you how your previous life karma and the attraction of the people is slated for the day. And also your diseases also to some extent. What sort of diseases you have to undergo on that day. We also have the nodes, the north node Rahu. It shows the movement of power, whether you get the benefit of your power getting the work done, or whether you have to cut a sorry figure. In spite you are maybe a DGP police or a member of parliament. If Rahu is not working out, then you cannot expect good work. Then finally the south node Ketu, it also shows that whether you can stand on your word with adamant approach and get things done, or just simply submit to the other person. So these are the ways the 9 planets are framing up our time transaction. This is time technology. So this sort of whole new world is there for all common men and our technical stalwarts to open up a new rule in administration, in conduct of people through these planets. The justice, how it should be delivered to people, is also dictated by these planets, because the day effect is shown by these planets. So you now understand the importance of the daily transaction planets, how the planets shape up. Without the planets, the whole world collapses. The God spirit is there behind the planets. We clean the karma and the raw nature that is inside us through various births. It is not a factor of one birth. So with these few words, I take leave of you. This time transaction will be not full with adding the hora, the knowledge of hora. Hora is the effect of a planet. There are 7 horas. They roll up through the day. So there will be 3 cycles in a day approximately. And the hora continues to the next day also. The hora lord has got its stay for 1 hour. In this 1 hour, the effect of hora helps or breaks the efforts of a person. In hora 2, there are 9 quarters of stars. That is to say, 2.5 quarters of star in each Rashi or house, which is called hora is house. Hora is hour. The time takes to travel from first quarter of a star to the ninth quarter of another star. It is about 9 into 6.5 minutes, something like that. It comes to 60 minutes. That is called hora, hour. So each quarter of a star is about 6.5 minutes, roughly 7 minutes. That each quarter of a star also takes the effect on a person. And the transaction can be in horse races and even in business transactions. The make or break of a transaction depends upon 7 minutes also sometimes. So with these few words, I'll show you another subject in the next video. Thank you, and may the wisdom prevail to invite the Vedic knowledge for our administration.